Welcome to Monday Musings with Amanda. This week we're going to be talking about boundaries and text messages. But before we get there, card for the week. Give each other space. Sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space. So take a step back to create room for authentic conversation. Perhaps you need to consult with a therapist to guide you through the emotional thicket. Or maybe you just need some new tools for healthy communication. Whatever it is, don't try to fix it right now. Give each other space. This hits the fact that I have a 13-year-old who has always loved to test boundaries, and it is only increased since we've entered adolescence. So I know that, I don't know if you've seen the amygdala is in the center of our brain, and we have our prefrontal cortex, which is the logic center. Amygdala is the emotions. And when tensions are high and lids are flipped, we have no access to our logical brains, and so that really hits close. Sometimes we need to take some space to calm down, to gain some new perspective for healthy communication. I was listening to a podcast, Glennon Doyle, and she was talking about boundaries, too many, too little, and how it's holding you back. And she was saying that she feels like she has some boundaries that the rest of the world do not have. And she brought up text messages, and she said that she does not reply to them at all. And it really got me thinking. So I'm one that I will, because I turn my phone off at night, I will text people late at night, early in the morning. And after listening to that, it was like, got me really thinking about, what are people's boundaries with text messages, and when is it okay and not okay to get them? And it comes back to being able to communicate when we have boundaries around something, because people, everybody's boundaries are different, and people can't be expected to know what they are unless you're communicating them. And I really started thinking about it, and it brought me back to something that just happened last week. I was at soccer tryouts for Zach, and I had put my phone in my purse. I was just sitting there, present in the moment, talking with a friend, and Paul had texted me to ask me a question, and I didn't get it until later. When I looked at it later, it was something that I thought had passed, so I didn't answer it. And when I got home, he was upset that I never answered his text message. And then I got ridiculously over-the-top upset that he expected me to answer his text message. Now, what I know about boundaries is when we're triggered, feeling resentful, upset, or angry about something, chances are there was a boundary that was crossed. I was not aware at all about a boundary. Therefore, I wasn't able to communicate it. And how would Paul have any sense that he had crossed a boundary because I wasn't communicating it? But listening to this podcast, I was like, wow, I think it would be really great to take some time and go through the exercise of determining what are our boundaries around text messages. And, would we have more calm, more energy in life if we did have moments where we could be completely off? Because when you get a text message, the expectation is that you will respond. And I have those moments of like, oh my gosh, I'm so behind. I need to get caught up on all my text messages. So it's just an interesting exercise to go through and determine your awareness of your boundaries around text messaging. Are you communicating them with others? And how does that look like in your life or show up in your life? So Monday Musings with Amanda. Hope you have a great week. Bye.